Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of the Save Slot 3 Gamescast. I'm your host, with Gizmo Joyce Master Das.
Hello everyone.
And Xbox Live CW Lanky.
Pengi was right, Sony are shy. Pengi was right, Sony are shy. Hi Dave.
We're back on the anti-Sony podcast. What once was Pod of War is now Pod of Game Pass, so Game Pass of War. But yeah, I'm sure Pengi will tell us all about wonderful Sony
What world
positions.
we live in now, where I'm like the biggest PlayStation fanboy on the whole podcast, boys.
Well, you didn't, you
How's this happened?
You shouldn't be. How many minutes are we into the podcast? You shouldn't be 41 seconds into the podcast admitting you're a dirty paedophile, Craig. So don't be saying that out loud. You're gonna get this. You're gonna get this demonetized.
The door's going. I can hear the sirens.
Yeah, I've notified someone at work to let them know where you live. But anyway, let's get on.
Bring him on.
Let's get on to the non-Adam Johnson section of the show. It's the Pengles news desk. Time for some news.
We have 8 items of news.
We're gonna have 7, Pengi. I've got to delete item 3.
Oh, okay.
We don't talk about that anymore.
What?
We only talk about NSO updates and Epic Games' free games.
Okay. Okay, well that's one gone with Dad's 7. Half a baker's dozen?
A baker's dozen!
No.
Go on, Peggy, get it started. Let's get the show back on the road.
One. So Bethesda has announced a little roadmap. They put out a statement and some slides as well. They've announced Elder Scrolls 6 is their top priority, Dave.
Yeah.
Yep. Which we all guess that would be their main thing. But they also announced Fallout 5 is in at pre-production, Craigie.
Yes.
Yes, yep, they announced that. They announced I was going to say Halo then, because someone's typing it. Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters are coming, Dave.
Exciting.
They are exciting. I'm excited for New Vegas, because that's the one people tell me is the Fallout game I would like. So I'm excited for a remaster of that. And they announced Obsidian is working on a new Fallout game, which New Vegas 2, possibly, Craig? What do you want to?
You'd imagine so, right? Just them doing
Shop
somewhere
Card
else. Obviously, we don't know. None of us have played New Vegas, right? So we don't know how that's meant to end or anything like that, I guess. So.
No. And then they did a few other bits and pieces like this. You're going into year 3 of Starfield, and there's going to be some content. There's some creation thing from Morrowind or something, and a prequel DLC for Fallout 3 in Fallout 76, which I guess kind of makes sense if you're getting a remaster of Fallout 3. If people are playing 76 play the prequel thing, then Fallout 3 remaster comes out, people jump on that, etc. I would obviously sooner have New Vegas first, because again, that's the one I've been told that I would like, especially after one of our first episodes where I slander Fallout 3 because it's awful from what I played and stuff. But anyway, big Bethesda update, guys.
Yeah, I think what happened is Asher and the Booty Man walked into Bethesda, walked into Todd's studio, baseball bats in hand, and went, "Todd, sorry mate, you got to make games now. None of this, none of this. Oh, but I don't want to let anyone else touch Fallout." Bam, cricket bat to the head. I won't be taking this shit from you anymore, Todd. That's what Asher said. So now we're getting actual games out of Bethesda, which is great. Who knew, Craig? So the only insight I have on the Obsidian game is that Josh Sawyer, who wrote New Vegas, was working on a game that was very much like a Fallout game, and it appears they've just taken that game and made it a Fallout game. So, which makes sense, because if you played the Outer Worlds, you could probably turn them into Fallout games, couldn't you? But yeah, so I think that might be a bit further along than we think, and I'd like to think it isn't New Vegas related. I think it might be a whole different spin-off, to be honest with you. And
that could be interesting, because obviously the States are pretty big, and Canada, like obviously from the show, that's like my Fallout knowledge is like 8 hours of Fallout 3 and the show. But obviously, like you go to Canada in the thing, it's called like Little America or something. So you could set it in Toronto or something, I guess, if you wanted to.
Yeah, there's loads of the whole war with China that they could do. There's loads of stuff, right? So, yeah, it's cool for them actually making games. I'm hoping that the Fallout 3 and/or New Vegas remasters are quick, like the Oblivion one was, so we can get them onto Game Pass and get get playing them pretty quickly, because I haven't played much of 3 and I've never played New Vegas. I didn't think 3 was terrible, but I did play it on PS3, which was terrible for all ports at the time, so that probably didn't help. I borrowed it off Pete.
I played it on 360.
Yeah, I think I borrowed it off Pete, and it had the Liam Neeson intro, and I was like, this is cool, and then the game was like 6 frames a second, so I don't know. PS3, everybody, that's what it does. But yeah, exciting. Craig, what about you? 'Cause I know
that just wasn't a Bethesda game.
No, PS3. PlayStation have always made terrible consoles, Pengi, we know. We'll talk about it later, don't worry. Craig, you've played 4, I believe, so are you excited for more of the Fallout lore?
Absolutely, Dave. We've got to say straight away that the Booty Man is what Matt Booty will be referred to on this show going forward.
Well,
that's a great shout from Dave.
Well, it's all either the Booty Man or the Big Booty Daddy, so it's your two.
Oh, the Booty Man's perfect,
Man.
Dave. That brought a smile to my face. That's what he's going to be called now.
The Booty Man.
Daddy feels dead. It's all about the Booty Man.
Oh, I love it.
So I mean, I think I agree with Dave. I think it's great that they've walked into Bethesda with a big bit of wood and threatened Tom Howard. And then it's also great that they've walked down the road. I say down the road, long way down the road to Obsidian with an even bigger bit of wood and gone, you fuckers aren't making games that no one wants to play anymore. You're gonna make some games that people want to play. Right? That's good. That's great, right? You're not making Avowed 2 anymore. Fuck that off. No one played Avowed 1. You're making Fallout. Fallout's massive at the moment. The TV show's doing great. It's a spring. We all love it. We need a Fallout game. You guys have made a Fallout game before. Make us a fucking Fallout game. This is what should have been happened. This should have happened 5 years ago, boys, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's an absolute travesty that this has taken this long for the Booty Man and Mama Asher to have to just be like, right, what the fuck are you idiots doing? Come on, let's get this. Let's try and let's at least make it an attempt to get this mess sorted out, right?
I do.
Whether this mess is even possible to be sorted out, let's make a fucking attempt, right? So that's good. And again, the remasters will be interesting. Like Dave said, hopefully they are of similar quality to that Oblivion remaster, because people really like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I finished it.
Very good numbers when it came out on Steam, from memories. That is the sort of game that Game Pass needs, right? Mm-hmm. Stuff like that will make people think, oh, I might subscribe to Game Pass for a month and play Fallout New Vegas remaster. I'm sure that Obsidian remaster made people sub to Game Pass, and then it's that, you keep them engaged. Mm-hmm. Avowed, no one was subbing to Game Pass for Avowed, boy. Right?
You're right.
Yeah.
So I think this is positive. I think it's good. Yeah, they need to try and take advantage of this Fallout momentum. Is it all too late? By the time this comes out, the Fallout show falling off a cliff, and the brand could have soured by then, and again, they fucked it, didn't they? But yeah, it's good that they're at least trying.
Yeah, because the thing is, by the time you get to Fallout 5, that's a long way away in pre-production, because you still got to get Elder Scrolls 6 out the door before we can get to Fallout 5.
I think if you've got Fallout 3 and New Vegas, like start and end of next year, season 3 of the show in there as well, I think you start to build momentum, like Craig said. Get the Oblivion game out maybe the year after.
And obviously, Obsidian is only working on the one game.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a game that's already in some level of production, I think. So
yeah,
I think maybe if you get 2028, we get either Elder Scrolls 6 or the Oblivion Fallout game, or both, and then keep that momentum, because I think the show's been renewed to like season 5 already, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the most popular show they've ever had on Amazon Prime, I believe. Like
it's very good.
Yeah, it's a very, very popular. Like, it's not like it's popular. It's like Game of Thrones popular. Like, it's really, really popular. So yeah, good stuff. More good stuff coming out of the Captain Obvious camp in Xbox. I just love the idea of poor Asher walking in and being like, "Hang on a minute, we own Fallout," and then the Booty Man being like, "Well, yeah, Asher, we own Fallout." And she's like, "When did we buy Fallout?" And he'd be like, "Oh, about 10 years ago." He'd be like, "You didn't think to make a Fallout game?" They were like, well, no, we just let them have feelings. We let them make let them make Pentiment and 2 grounded games. What do you mean 2 grounded games? They're actually our best games. Like, what are you doing? Cricket back to Todd Howard's face. Bam.
Well, that's news number 1. Number 2, Hot Wheels Infinite Rush is moved away from September 24th to September 10th. It's got a little bit more breathing room.
Oh, it's saved! They've
I
saved it!
don't know if they saved it, but it has got slightly more breathing room now. Craigie, that's you.
I can't even remember which one this is, I'll be honest. Is this the Hot Wheels one that looked like the Lego?
Yes.
Yeah,
it
it looks
is.
a bit like Forza as well.
Yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if that makes much difference, but it's congested out there, isn't it? It's very congested out there.
At the moment, if it came out the planned date, it would be the same day as Control, a Dragon Quest port, a Garfield game, Hell is Us port, Kingdom Rush, I don't know what that is, a Shinobi port, a Silent Hill Townfall. There's like 7 games that day.
I love the idea of someone walking into a shop and going, oh, what do I get? Hot Wheels racing game or Control Resonant and Silent Hill Townfall? Which one do I fancy tonight? Because they're all quite similar games.
Is this little Jimmy's mum walking into the shop again, Dave?
This is little Jimmy's estranged stepfather walking in there. Not knowing which one to get for little Jimmy. He's trying to be cool to little Jimmy, who's 6 and probably doesn't need to play some shitty walking simulator about that they've slapped Silent Hill on the front of. Am I right, boys? Am I right?
I'm guessing they've looked. I'm guessing that Lego game did pretty well. The Lego driving game. Gone, let's tap into that market, right? But I do think for the more, the more hardcore. But if you ask people what's your most anticipated racing game for the rest of the year, I imagine everyone. Star Wars Galactic Racer, right? So.
Yeah, it's a strange one because this is the 4th game in the series. They've been getting steadily better. I remember I've played the first one and the second one. The second one was significantly better. I think we're both on Game Pass at some point.
I did play the first one. I didn't like it.
Yeah, the second one was a lot better. It was a lot less the physics were a lot better, and then the third one was also good. It's one of those. It's an evergreen game, right? It's come out. I think it's £45. It will do best on Nintendo, obviously, and then it will be in a sale, in a bargain bin for the next 2 years until the next one, and it probably needs to sell 1 million to make all its money back plus, right, for the license. So I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it's good they've moved it up. I don't know why they've bothered. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's not like it's Onimusha that people are like, oh yeah, anticipating, but maybe they were like, oh, it's easier to ship it physically to a shop because that is, like I said, the Switch, like Nintendo consoles, will be where a lot of the money is made, I would imagine, on a game like Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. So, but all good, Pengi. Are you excited to just move up on your calendar?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. It does look quite good. It does look like the Forza open world, structure. Some of the Lego game did that as well. That wasn't, a bad game.
No.
And obviously Hot Wheels. I've not played the previous ones, but obviously the Hot Wheels DLC in Forza again has always been pretty neat and stuff like that. And it is one that I would pick up on Switch if I was picking it up anywhere. So
absolutely,
there's that. Yeah. Dave, we've got a new number 3, so we've still got an 8 hours. Halo stuff. What is Halo stuff?
Well, that was Craig. That's not me.
Okay, Craig, what is Halo stuff?
Back to the clown show of games and what on earth they were doing to get the music going, Pengi.
Right.
It sounds like they've had to cancel the multiplayer games that the team were. They didn't really seem to know what the fuck they were doing. Apparently, at one point they were making a battle royale, and then they wanted to turn it into an extraction shooter, and then it was a battle royale again, and then a battle royale and an extraction shooter. They've had to cancel that because apparently that's taken way too long, and it's just an absolute mess at this point. And there's still no sequel to Halo Infinite, or I guess just another Halo game in production apparently, which again just speaks to this. Again, poor Asher must be screaming into the void at this point of what on earth was going on.
That seems absolutely crazy because the studio is literally the Halo studio,
Yeah.
You think they would be making something Halo, but on a remake of Halo Combat Evolved?
Exactly.
Well, I guess they were making a multiplayer game.
Yeah, I
See,
guess the parts
the
of them
weird
where
thing
that's.
is, though, the thing is, like, what they're doing, they're making it, and obviously people have jumped on the Battle Royale and the extraction shooter. Have they seen sense and gone, Marathon's not done great, Art Raiders numbers are down, actually that would be silly to do that, but I guess they've also gone, we spent all this time and money, we still need to do something with this Halo multiplayer game.
Yeah, I mean, imagine a sensible adult has walked in the room and gone, guys, have you seen anyone anywhere saying battle shooter? Does that market exist, guys? No? Then why the fuck are you making it? And there's just a button that just press delete. They've pressed that delete and probably sacked all of them. But yeah, they clearly just shows how much best the whole situation has been over there for a little while, right?
I got a crazy solution. What they could do is you have these like arenas, yeah, and you have like two ends that look quite similar. You have squads of about 4 people, and
you give them guns.
And you give them guns, and they shoot and then the team that gets the 30 kills first wins. You do that. I know you can make it free to play. You can buy a battle pass with different like armor sets, and you can put map packs or something out there. I think that could work.
It could. You're right. And then they could do that. They could have someone. You know, it's wild to me that they don't even let other people make some Halo games or so. Get creative in it. Let some fucking indie team make a bloody Halo boomer shooter just to keep the franchise, keep in it for a bit. Like, what's that bloody team in Bristol that makes the Warhammer ones?
Oh, yeah.
If they made a shooter, we'd all be there. We'd be playing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much.
This is gonna upset you, Craig. The Arbiter that uses a sword and stuff like that. Make a third-person hack and slash Halo.
Oh, no, I'd be there for that. But yeah,
the
yeah, no, 100%. Let someone make a bloody give it to Team Ninja. One of the other ones that one of these other Japanese country that make these like hack and slashy action games. And you're right, just let them go nuts with it. Like have some fun with the franchise.
Halo Muso.
Yeah, 100%. Like, just it doesn't need to be a bloody big
swing around your hammer, like taking out loads of flood or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Like, it doesn't need to be a big, serious, emotional Halo game that takes 10 years to make in a fucking studio with gazillion people like working on it. Like, just yeah. I mean, the good news is this is part of Ash's big reset. It's trying to push Halo again, but. Yeah, what a mess.
It's Halo.
Dave, any thoughts on Halo? Because you didn't say much about Halo.
I was just enjoying Craig's passionate rant.
Yeah.
Halo's.
You just gotta let me go sometimes, Pengi. Just let me go.
Just gotta let go. Just give him the ball. Let him do his stuff. Halo's in a really interesting position because it's at a point now where its perception is just so low. Like it's not the Halo we think it is. Like, there hasn't been good vibes around Halo for a while. Even though Infinite was actually a pretty good game, it was perceived as not. Same with 5, same with 4. Like, we're at that point. And I think Craig's kind of nailed it in one way. They've basically got 2 options in my mind. They either go the spin-off route with a company like Auroch, or Craig, the people who invented boomer shooters literally work for them. They're called id. You could do that. Or you go the Gears E-Day route and go, right, let's go back to basics and let's just make a fucking Halo game about the Halo character you like, with the Halo multiplayer you like, and maybe a Halo side mode you like. It's set before Reach, first contact with the Covenant, whatever. Use the stuff we've just used with Campaign Evolve, which is what they did with Gears, right? Because they did Reloaded, and go, right, this is what Halo is, and then you can make a new game that is Halo. And this is what we think about Halo. This is our vision for Halo. But it always seems like oh, we got to chase trend A, and then they make a prototype, and then they go, fuck, no one wants that anymore. Let's make trend B, and at the moment it's just a name, isn't it, Halo? And it's sad because it is the Xbox flagship, but it doesn't feel like it. And right now, if you ask anyone what the Xbox flagship is, it's Forza, because Forza nailed
100%.
it. Forza went, our spin-off is better than the main game, all in on the spin-off. This is what it is. Know what Forza Horizon... When you put any Forza Horizon game on, the formula is the same. It is the same game. But it's so good, it doesn't matter. Whereas Halo doesn't need to be Call of Duty or Ark Raiders or whatever. Like, just make a good Halo game that's Halo, and then build upon the Halo-ness of the Halo. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds really obvious, but if I was Asher, who doesn't know any better, I bet she's just like, what do you mean? Halo was like the biggest thing. How have we managed to make Halo not Halo? What the fuck are we doing? As the boot man walks in, he's hiding because he's been involved in those decisions for years.
My one has to be though, I don't want another fucking Cortana story.
But that's what I mean.
I'm so over that.
Yeah.
I think everyone is. I don't think anyone cares. Like, you know, we don't need sequels and like the next part of like even their story. Like, you told someone else's story and it was a cool character. Like you said, do the Arbiter, do something.
Yeah.
Like,
this
I don't need another emotional bloody John 117 and Cortana again. Like,
no,
I'm done with that.
You could do John 117 pre Cortana, because I think he gets Cortana during Reach, right? Pretty sure that's spoilers for Reach, by the way. But like you could do a whole Johnson side game. You could do the Arbiter. You could do the first Spartans. You could do anything. Like I said, you could do absolutely anything. You could do Captain Keys if you wanted to. But this like weird, we're gonna throw like the enemies of Infinite 4 and 5 are so bad. Like, how are they so bad? It was the enemies of the first two games was a fucking ring, and a fucking dick monster. Like, how have we made it that bad? But or you go the reboot route, Craigo. That's probably the only other option you have. Different John, different world, doesn't exist. Who knows? Or maybe just don't do Halo, and turn that studio into a Beyonce fan club until the next game.
Well, next news item. This is going to upset Craig as the #1 PlayStation fan here. The Flex strike has been delayed indefinitely, Craig.
Cool, those pre-orders must have been bad, right?
Well,
they supposed to come August 6th with token, and if thing is like, we want to make sure it's the best quality we can make out, so we've had to delay it indefinitely.
It's actually going to be...
They're delaying it from August 6th. I mean, that's a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, it's coming out with tokens.
That must have been rough. They must have been looking at those numbers going, oh.
They were trying to find a way to make it digital, Craigo. That's the problem.
They must have these things sat around somewhere at this point. If it's coming out in like, a couple of weeks, and they've gone, let's just not bother. Let's just not bother.
Yeah. I wonder if the physical thing has done anything, though, Dave, because the sort of people that would buy a Flex Strike are the hardcore PlayStation fans, and the hardcore
Chris Pengi 2 months ago.
Yes, and the hardcore PlayStation fans would have bought this. And they're not, well, it's delayed, but I'm not buying one, for instance.
I think it's killed Token on PlayStation. Because if you're buying it... excuse me, if you're buying it on PC, you absolutely already have a fight stick. You don't need to buy a fucking gay station fight stick, do you? Like, there's none of that. There's none of that rubbish. So I would imagine that on PlayStation, Token is going to absolutely bomb. Be fine on Steam, but on PlayStation, I know. And like you said, there's correlation. Because if it was some sort of manufacturing fault, they'd say that, wouldn't they? And it's July 20th, so they're beyond manufacturing faults now. They should be putting the fuckers in a box, shipping them off to Tesco. I was going to say Game, but I'm pretty sure Game's dead again. So, but I mean they've taken you selling your PS5 Pro badly, Pengi. That's what I'm hearing.
Not something with PS5. I think Token will still do well because again I think Joe Public does not care about any of this and they just see cool Marvel characters and they would play with their controller. And there is also already fright sticks that are playable on PlayStation.
I think
That's
Marvel
again.
Tokon will be the most
Yeah.
returned physical game of the year.
Could be.
Because I think people will buy it and go, "Ah, Krago, a Marvel game," and then they'll see it's a Japanese fighting game and be like, "Why have I bought this? I wanted to play the Doomsday game. Why am I being all Kanishiwad? What's going on here?"
Yeah, could be.
Burn it down.
Could be. Yeah. But next to it, he's like number 5 now. In positive news, over in Japan, we got news out of there. The Dust Bloods network test is coming August 21st to August 23rd. Actually, it'll be to August 24th in the UK because it finishes 3 a.m. in the morning. And you can sign up from July 22nd to play the network test. Craig of Dust Bloods. Are you excited?
No, I think personally Pengi, but
Okay.
I mean, it'd be interesting to actually see what the hell this is, right? Because we still have no idea, I think.
Bad news, you're not allowed to share anything under NDA as well.
That doesn't bode well, does it?
Yeah, so if I
It's
get
going to
in...
be coming out like this year, isn't it?
Yes, it's so if I get into the test, I cannot screenshot buttons disabled on the Switch 2, and you're not allowed to share anything of the game.
And that's the end of August, basically. You've only got, what, 4 months after that for the game to come out.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's apparently it's the stress test. Obviously the servers. I can't remember the 3 things. That was the main one and stuff. And they said there will be some changes into the full game with how it will work from the stress network test and the full game. So yeah. Dave, your thoughts?
It's good that it's been announced. It isn't really for me, but again, for you as the new king of the Switch 2, I bet you're excited.
I am excited. Well, is he excited for Dustless anyway? Before we getting a network test again, I can try to sign up for July 22nd, see how that goes. But obviously, they got the weird time slots every day and stuff like that. So again, it's why I actually saying it finishes the 24th for us because there's like 11 p.m. to like 3 a.m. time slot or something on the 23rd, from what I can remember. So that would be fun. Trying to find. Oh, can I actually play this game? Because the 3 to 11, I'm on a late shift. I can't play that because, and that is the time slot that is available on that day, sort of thing. So that's not good, I guess.
Very good, Pengi.
Next news item: Castlevania Belmont's Course is going to launch on the Switch on October 15th, the same day as every other system, Craig.
I mean, it should do, right? Because you feel like it would do very well on the Switch.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's good that that's now a thing. It's wild to me that they hadn't already announced that, to be honest with you, because like I said, I would have thought that, if anything, it would do best on Switch, right? But
yeah, but it was PVD for the Switch release of the game.
Absolutely. But yeah, there's been a lot of previews for this game as well recently, right?
Yes.
I don't know how much I can points on the old Fantasy, to be honest with you, but I could check it out depending on how hard as dicks it is when it comes out.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Castlevania game. I don't think they're that hard.
Yeah, but we live in a post-Souls world now, Pengi.
Yeah, but I played Castlevania's pre-Souls world. But do you think they're going to make it hard because they're in a post-Souls world?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, but then the problem is...
Dead Cells hard? I don't know.
I don't know, but that's a roguelike anyway. This isn't. I guess the thing is a Castlevania game. They're going to be targeting Castlevania fans. Surely you just make it like Castlevania and don't make it like Soulsy hard. I don't know.
Yeah, but I also feel like a lot of the Castlevania fans are hardcore. If you the Venn diagram, hardcore Souls people, I reckon.
Yeah. I think there might be some lapse, obviously, Super Nintendo era Castlevania fans or something maybe from there that haven't gotten Souls thing. The thing that For me, Dave, though, obviously it's coming to Switch. There is no Switch 2 version, Dave.
Not at the moment. It seems to be that some of them are a little bit late to the party. So obviously we've got Shinobi getting its Switch 2 port with the physical release soon as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they've cancelled the PlayStation 5 version when they announced this as well, Pengi, or
They didn't. No.
no? It's still coming to PS4, I think, as well.
I don't think it's going to be. I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, I think that's what we need. I think maybe they need to make a stand, cancel PS5, use all that money, get a Switch 2 version because that's what we want. But yeah, I'm.
That's what I want. No, on a Switch 2 version.
It's like, wow, you've seen the light. It's a strange one, this one, because every time I see it, it looks a little bit less like the game I want it to be. Like, I'm a little bit worried. Because everyone's like, oh, it's a Souls game. I mean, like we've said before, Castlevania games have always been Castlevania games. It's Souls that copied the save point and everyone comes back to life shenanigans from Castlevania. But I just don't want it to be roguelike-y. That's my main worry.
Yeah, I don't think they. I don't think they said anything about rogue stuff in this.
But yeah, I want to play this, but I also still need to play Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound, and Shinobi. So we'll get there eventually.
Yeah. So yeah, those three, Castlevania were interesting most because it's Castlevania and it's like the out of the thing. But again, it's a Switch 1 version. That's my Switch 2 version. Because what's this going to be like 720p, 30 frames per second?
Has it got an upgrade path?
No, they haven't even announced the Switch 2 version. That's what I'm saying. So
I thought it was just a physical. Let me speak to my contact at Konami. Pengi, give me 20 minutes. I'll get it out on Switch 2.
So I buy it on my Switch 1. I put it in my Switch 2, and I'm like, oh, this looks awful. Look at it. It's 30 frames, 720p. What is this? I'm like, I'm gonna have to buy this on PlayStation.
No, you won't. It's out on Xbox, Pengi. Don't get it on PlayStation.
Yeah, but I don't have a way to buy it physical on Xbox. Dave, so that's it. Next news item though. One for you, Dave, I expect. Mario Tennis FIFA. It's had an update, adding Galaxy Quartz and a new mode, new colours from Numerous, and it's a free update. What's the new mode, Dave? Because I have no idea about this.
Yeah, so they've added a Galaxy mode. It's like there's some courts based on the Mario Galaxy levels, the famous ones, and there's like a mode where you can hit it into like wormholes and it like changes all the map up and stuff. It's cool. It looks like a good bit of content added for free to be themed around the movie and the games. And yeah, Mario Tennis FIFA still getting that content. Don't know why we're not getting more Mario Kart World content, because that would be great. But we still get Mario Tennis FIFA updates, Pengi. An oft-forgotten game.
You bought that, didn't you? Mario Tennis.
I played 10 hours of it. It's fun.
I
played it a little bit with Luke, and we got absolutely railed online because the people are good at it. But yeah, it's a fun-ass tennis game. If you like tennis, Pengi, I'm gonna shock the world here. It's a good, fun tennis game. If you wanted it to be Dark Souls. Guess what, Craigo? It's a tennis game. It's not Dark Souls. Fuck.
I don't mind a tennis game.
Okay.
Do you mind a tennis game, Craig? You want a bit of Mario Tennis?
He wants Mario Snooker. That's what Craig wants.
Yeah.
Where's the darts?
Right?
Mario Skittles.
40.
Get some Skittles going.
Yeah.
Oh, Pengi's a sticker upper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't care. That's better than mostly Pengi. But
No. What about
it's
Mario
cool.
Golf?
What's happening?
Would you pick up a Mario Golf? They're always fun.
No, the last Mario Golf I picked up was bloody awful.
Oh yeah, the last one was awful, wasn't it? But okay, they used to be fun. Maybe they're gonna be fun on Switch too. Maybe Nintendo figured the sports games
Well, now
out.
you're back, Pengi. They know that there's money to be made, so maybe.
But maybe. Wow. And last news one, and this is a late edition that I added. Apparently Ghost Recon Wildlands is getting an update, and it's going to be 4K 60 frames and some new missions coming. Craig, a weird game for Ubisoft to update?
I get these Ghost Recon games confused. Is this the last one or the one before the last one?
This is the John Bernenthal one, right? That Wildlands? Was it the one before?
Yes, I think so.
But yeah, it's strange that they're still updating this. There's a tier 1 where they made this is odd. I don't feel like anyone cared for a while against they, but
they have been doing this to all of their games recently, so I don't know why. Because like they've done it for like Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Division 1 and all kinds of weird and wonderful games have all suddenly got like Xbox Series X 60 frames per second patches. So I don't really know. I'm assuming that there's some sort of something to do with their like subscription. Maybe they could say, oh, it's like an updated release, but or there's parity with the PC version or something. I don't know. But yeah, they have been doing this a lot. It's also not the John Bernthal one. That was Breakpoint. This is
was the next one.
This is the next one. This is the first of the open world ones, which I think we all might have played together a little bit. With John.
I can't remember. I played
John,
Breakpoint on Stadia.
Wow, there you go. See.
Yeah, I played. The thing is, that was actually quite an interesting game on Stadia because it used the where you got the other people's game.
I've completely blocked out all of Stadia's features, Pengi. So it's
but it was a good feature because you're like a
forward
team, and you could see what the other players were actually doing. So it's like, they could go, oh, there's an enemy in front of me and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I can actually tell.
Share play, Pengi. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Do on the old Switch too now. I will say I did see that an Ubisoft Plus subscription at the moment, if you get it in the next 10 days, is £90 for the year. They've got a 40% off thing on the one you use on Xbox and on PC. So maybe that's another carrot to get you in. If I had to spare £90, I feel like £90 for 12 months is actually probably worth it, right? With Black Flag.
Yeah, because Black Flag's supposed to be 50 on its own.
Yeah, so. It's the old gold editions for everything. So, but once you played one, you've played Skull and Bones. There we go. That was the money made.
Yeah, that is all the news.
Well, wonderful, Pengi. Thank you for enlightening us with all of your news shenanigans. Now there is a TOTS. And the boys are going to talk us through this because I have not paid attention to Kind of Funny, so I don't know what we're doing. So Craig, TOTS, full draft. Talk the lovely viewers through what we're about to do.
So I believe
A Thing Called Love.
We are drafting our most anticipated games for the rest of the year, not including this month, I believe.
Yes.
They only have one.
It is the 20th of July as well. It's only 10 more days in July. Well, 11.
We can't have, only one of us can have a game, so we can't all have Wolverine and stuff like that. I guess we're doing it for our games as opposed to just trying to win. I don't know. You do what you want.
I guess a bit of both.
Yeah. And then Pengi is somehow going to determine a winner.
Yes, I am going to try to determine a winner.
Somehow you guys get involved and pick which of these groups of 5 games that are coming out in the remainder of this year, but not this month. This year. Pengi, have you generated some random order here?
I have not. Dave, go first because he begins with a D.
That's my name.
Even though C, Pengi.
Wait a minute.
I'm Craig.
Generator, I've got this. Don't you worry. Yeah. Don't you worry, Pengi. I thought you might have been there for this, but you let me down. Right, randomise. I'm going first.
Okay.
Let's go me, Pengi, Dave. Dave, get fucked.
It's a joke.
Pengi, are you keeping track of this? Am I keeping track?
Yes, I'm keeping track of it.
Right, well, I'm going first. Boom, easy. Didn't have to think that one through very hard, did I?
No.
It's coming out this year. It's going to be great. Everyone wants to play GTA. Apparently, isn't it? They're already projecting that like a ridiculous number of pre-ordered this.
Yeah. Yeah, like 39 million or something.
How's that number even possible? Considering it's not on PC.
Well, there's 100 million PS5, 30 million Xbox. There's 130 million there.
Yeah, that's a high percentage just of those 2 consoles. Just pre-ordering. That's mental. Absolutely mental. We've still not seen a bloody inch of gameplay either. So.
I know.
But yeah.
Yep.
I'll take that then.
And take that. Nice. It's me next, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Wolverine.
Are we gonna snake after this? We're gonna snake back.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Wolverine obviously is an interesting one because obviously trying to win PlayStation is obviously in the mud at the moment, but we all know it's going to be an amazing, game, and it's especially going to be one of the best games that we played this year.
Is it though?
Yeah,
is it just going to be another Spider-Man game with a different skin?
Well, no, because Spider-Man's open world isn't open world for a start.
Yes, we're a bit fatigued.
Have any of us bothered to watch the newest trailer that they
Yeah, I
released?
watched the new trailer.
I didn't. I mean, I'm excited for this, but I dislike.
Yeah, how about the new trailer, sort of thing. Again, I think it will be very good. So.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And it's getting a physical release as well, Dave. So there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll start with my games. So, as I was cheated into going third, we'll go with Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which will be the game I'm playing instead of Marvel's Wolverine.
Yeah.
And then we'll go with Onimusha Way of the Sword, another game we'll be playing instead of Marvel's Wolverine.
Yeah. People do love Capcom.
It's a lot of games.
Yes, there's a lot of games.
So it's your turn, Pengi.
Yeah, I got to think now what I'm going to take. It's not got a date, but it's coming this year. And apparently we're going to be able to pre-order it from the 4th of August. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake.
There we go.
Yeah.
Are we all excited about this one?
No.
Yes.
Continue, Dave. I want to know why.
So to be honest with you, in a normal year, we'd be excited. We've not seen anything, Craigo. We've not seen anything, so we can't.
That's why I'm not at the moment.
We can't be excited until we see something. Like, what is it? A remake? Is it Star Fox, or is it like a proper remake? Like, what are we getting, right? And two, how many games will you play as a dude slashing other dudes are coming out in the next 3 months? In the month of September alone? I'll be excited. It's one of those games. I'll buy it and play it, but I'm not right now. I'm not excited for it. There's nothing to be excited for. It's a logo.
Dave, but will those other games have dungeons, and you do those dungeons with items to fill the puzzle, and you have a boss at the end?
I mean, it's game design from 29 years ago, Pengi. So there's probably some games out there that do it.
Yeah, but Wolverine, I'm expecting to walk forward, slash a load of enemies, maybe have a boss at the end, but no dungeon in between, and then have like half an hour cutscene.
Indeed. Craigo.
I will go for. Right, I've got to pick two here as well, don't I?
You do.
Crikey. I'll go for Gears of War Day.
Hell yeah.
One I'm very excited for, and I think when they did show it at that Xbox, very good, right? When they went in that store with all the TVs showing, and he was blowing up the TVs and that, I looked that good. So I'll have that as it is one and then boy. Oh dear. I'll take Control Resonant.
Take Control.
Yeah, again, I'm very excited for it. I think the hardcores of the hardcores are right. Although it is the one that you think could very well end up getting lost in the mud of it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's looked bloody good every time they've shown it, right? The whole Inception shit on the cities and it all bending around you and.
Lovely stuff.
Back to Pengi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm going to take Final Fantasy Resonance.
Very good.
Yeah. Because everyone loves Final Fantasy. It's going back to 2D, so that appease the days of the WoW as well. Not a big 3D real-time combat game and stuff like that. Turn-based 2D. And you can bring in Cloud and Squall and stuff as well to fight with you. Everyone loves that.
Absolutely, Pengi. Right, well, I'm going to go for Star Wars Galactic Racer, which looks very promising. Coming out in October. And I'm going to take Orbitals, which also looks very exciting. And it's coming out in September. A full physical one, Switch 2.
It is a full physical on Switch 2. For £35 as well, Dave. A bargain.
A bargain.
I think that if that game just comes out and reviews somewhat well, I think that's gonna shift a lot of units.
Yeah, I think people were going to be surprised by how non-stop, because you got that and then Onimusha the next day. So if you're a Switch 2 owner and you're buying pretty much everything, you're already starting to get overwhelmed, I think, by great ass video games. September's actually ridiculous. I've got the list in front of me. I don't want to go through it because obviously we're doing this, but like, Jesus Christ, there's like there's 3 games on September 17th that I would normally buy. Like, how the fuck's that happened? It's wild, absolutely wild, Gregor.
Wild.
No one's put a game out on September 11th though, Gregor. Ace Combat didn't fancy it apparently, but there we go.
I don't know what. Yeah, I guess it depends if is that a Sunday.
Indeed. Pengi,
Could be.
is this your penultimate pick? Your number 4
Yeah,
pick?
I try to think what to pick.
There's a lot here.
There is a lot here, but what am I really excited for? What is gonna get me, the vote? What does the people want? What do they want?
What about Barbie Rewind, which is coming out on November 12th?
Yeah, just going up against GTA.
Yeah,
a brave decision.
could be good.
And the audience are very different, but then I also think the sort of people that mostly buy that Barbie game, and people, it's on Switch 2, it's physical as well.
We've got the Grinch 2 Saving Christmas. That's coming out in September. He gives you 3 months to finish it before Christmas.
Silent Hill Townfall.
It's a bold move.
It's a bold move, but then the Silent Hill games have all been.
It's not a Silent Hill game though, Pengi. It's an Annapurna game made in Scotland. They've just decided to slap Silent Hill on the box. No, not the box. It's PlayStation.
Yeah, but Silent Hill
on the website.
But Silent Hill F. Okay, it's made by a Japanese studio, but it's set in Japan, not in Silent Hill, for instance. So why can't the game be set in Scotland?
Where was it made?
In Japan.
What, Annapurna?
No. Which one? The new one, Townfall.
Yeah.
Scotland.
Okay.
And set in Scotland.
And
the Silent Hill 2 remake was made in Poland.
Yeah, but where was Silent 2 made, Pengi?
Well, Silent Hill 2, Japan.
Yeah, okay.
But the remake was made in Poland.
Look, when this comes out and it's like a low 60s, I want a bouquet of flowers sent to my house, okay? Craig knows where I live.
Okay. I don't think it will be low 60s.
It's also a PlayStation exclusive, and no one likes PlayStation at the moment, so maybe they won't get
It's on PC as well. Don't forget the PC.
It's a console exclusive, so maybe they won't get their little 10-point buffer because everyone hates them at the moment.
Possibly.
Craigo.
But anyways, Craig's got 2 picks now. So.
He has. His last 2 picks.
Right,
so
where do we go from here?
If you want Garfield Escape from Monday, it is still available.
Do we, be true to myself? Or do I just pick stuff that I think people are excited for? I think I'll just be true to myself, I will take Pengi.
Yes.
Beast of Reincarnation.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Because I think people are excited for this. I very much am.
I just had an update as well of that game, because I've got it pre-installed. It just did some sort of update.
Nice. Yeah, I think people seem to like the previews, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I did see. I don't know how true it was. Someone saying that they think it's going to be 30 to 40 hours. I was like, well, that's a bit longer than I thought that was going to be, but
I was expecting like a 15-hour game or something.
yeah, but that could be utter bullshit, as social media sometimes is. So yeah, I will take that, Pengi. And then I will take.
Is Craig going to take the most Craig game that's still available?
Yeah, there's a Craig game available that I'm excited about. I will take. Rayman Legends Retold, Pengi.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That was not the October 1st game I thought you were going to take.
Oh.
Well, don't fret.
No, the real Craig game that comes out on October 1st. Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered.
That did look good, didn't it, that remaster?
That's a Craig-ass Craig game. Give us your last one then,
Right.
Pengi.
Well, I'm having a think. I'm having a look here. I'm trying to see what is available. I'm thinking one. This is a PC only game. That I'm excited about.
Sinking City 2 still there, Pengi.
Which,
So is this
that's
Dawn of
the
the
hot
Blood of the Dawnwalker everyone apparently is excited for?
one. Yeah. Everyone is excited for that. It's going to point some fantasy critic. That's the main thing. Dave.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised I can't think of any like big or standout indie titles still coming. I guess the Orbitals, is the big standout indie game.
The Big Walk, or whatever it's called, Big Walk?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello Kitty Party Land 2?
I've got no interest in whatsoever the Big Walk. Yes, no interest of me. Castlevania. I'm gonna take it. I'm taking Dawn of War 4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to pick probably the second best-selling game of the list, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
Nice.
It's previewing well. Looks good.
I think there's a beta next month, isn't there?
Beta's at the end of August, if you pre-order the game.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't believe Craig didn't take Dynasty Warriors or Sesame Street with Friends and Fun. There's a ludicrous amount of games coming out.
Yeah, there is too many. We could have all took Dragon Quest Monsters, and we didn't.
Well, the fact that on September 17th you've got Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, Trails in the Sky second chapter, and Dawn of War 4 is pretty ridiculous.
That's a lot of hours of gaming. You just bought those three, you'll be fine to the end of the year.
A whole lot of game right there. But anyway, that's the list. Pengals will put it on Bebo in a minute, so if you can go and.
So, I was going to say, so Craig's team is Graph 36, Gears E-Day, Control Resonant, Beast of Reincarnation, and Rayman Legends Retold. My team is Wolverine, The Legend of Zelda Remake, Final Fantasy Resonance, Silent Hill Townfall, and Dawn of War 4. And Dave, your team is Fire Emblem, Fortune Weaves, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Star Wars Galactic Racer, Orbitals, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
I think if I was ranking from what I would want to play, I'd put my team first, then Dave's, then Pengi's.
Yeah,
that's how I would put it.
I'd probably put mine, then Craig's, then Pengi's.
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
Which means that Pengi's going to win.
Silent Hill Town 4 is just, that's. I couldn't be less excited for a video game. I feel like I'm crazy when I look at it. I'm like, I don't think this looks very good. It looks exactly the same as that free one they did that everyone hated. Is it Messages that we all played?
Yeah, Messages, yeah.
It looks exactly like that to me. I'm like, people hated that. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Did any of you take that in Fantasy Critic?
What? Silent Hill Townfall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it.
Have you? Oh, yeah. How disappointing.
Yeah, because Craig believes in Silent Hill.
Craig was blind.
Absolutely.
The problem is that when the PlayStation 5 is close to your body, it like corrupts your soul. And Craig started getting binoculars to look at the nearby school, and that's what's ruining his mindset going into Fantasy Critic. If Craig doesn't win this year, because he wins every year, I think there's only one thing to blame, and it's the white obelisk in the corner of his room. Like the Eye of
But if I
Sauron.
win, surely I have the most PlayStation exclusives on my team.
Yeah, but I'm gonna win, so I don't.
You could do.
When Dawnwalker gets like 6 out of 100, and you get a record amount of points lost.
Yeah.
I believe. Anyway, let's get.
Well, I think the lowest you can get is -30. I don't think you can get lower than -30.
I think I'll email Fancy Critic if it gets less than -30. Like, can you just maybe ban Pengi for like 2 years?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on.
We could have 115 charges against him, Dave.
Yeah, but then it'll never get looked at. Not until he's spent another 600 million on picks, on PlayStations. That might get you one PS5 Pro, right? 600 million.
You could do.
But anyway, right. Let's get on to what we've been buying and playing. Who do I want to hear from first? Pengi. I mean, me and Craig really want to hear about what you've been buying. To be completely honest with you, so talk to us. Talk us through what you've been buying and playing.
Right. So I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch 2. So Splatoon 3 because there was a Splatfest.
Oh yeah.
I haven't played the Splatfest for quite a while, and it's like, oh yeah, the Splatfest is leading into Splatoon Raiders and stuff like that. I don't really know how it's because it was power, speed, or tactics. Went for tactics. I don't really know how it goes into Raiders unless you're gonna like your stats are speed, power, and tactics in Raiders. I don't know. I thought the theme could have been like treasure. Because you're looking for treasure. I don't know. What treasure do you want or something? I don't know. But it's to go into Raiders. Obviously, Raiders is soon, and I'm a bit in a Splatoon mode. So I played a bit of the old multiplayer on that. We lost. Tactics lost, Dave. And I see you played it as well. So I guess you did the same thing. Jumped on.
Yeah,
Splatfest.
I did Splatfest. Was Power.
Yeah.
I believe I won.
Yeah, Power did win.
I was pretty godly. There was a game where I got
Power
11.
always wins.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Did a game where I got 11 kills in 3 minutes
Nice.
because I'm an absolute god. But yeah, great game.
Yeah. But kills don't really mean anything in Splatoon. It's about
Well, they can't
inking.
paint the floor if they're dead, Pengi.
They can paint the floor if they're not in the game and stuff like that. But tactics did get the popular vote, you know. Just say, and we were purple as well. Just
There you go. Speaks for itself, don't it, Craig?
yeah. Well, you were orange.
I've always been a big
Right.
Barnet fan, so.
So I played that. Then also on Switch 2, I played something because it was a pickup last week, I believe. NBA 2K26. I played some more NBA 2K26. And I actually played quite a bit of NBA 2K26. Played over 10 hours, Craig and Dave. I did this little story mode that you get. I played like the 2 hours of that. My player got drafted and stuff like that, and you can continue playing and, you know, try to win the NBA and blah 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 in that mode if you want to, and have, you know, just control your player. But the story bit of the cutscenes and stuff was, you know, all done. So I played that. Then I played the My NBA mode, where I made own team, drafted players and stuff like that. And it's a fantasy draft, so I was just drafting players I paired off, and then ones with silly names. Like I also drafted some guy that was called Anthony Gordon. And I thought, he's called Anthony Gordon, let's draft him on our team. So obviously, did some that, won some NBA titles, and if that, and I did the same with the WNBA as well. You know, like I said, I played for like 12 hours of NBA 2K26. Ran and looked surprisingly good on the Switch 2. You know, I didn't go, oh, this looks awful, you know, on the Switch 2. Like, I think I mentioned last week, like Dynasty Warriors Origin, oh, this looks a bit rough on the Switch 2. NBA didn't, you know, I didn't think that at all, so I played some of that. So that. And then I had a pickup, a random pickup that I picked up, I played, and sold all within the last week. David Craig. That's Monopoly Star Wars Heroes vs Villains from Ubisoft.
Yeah, I did see you playing this at one point, Pengi, and I was very concerned.
Yes.
Very concerned. Because the idea, I mean, obviously, this betrayal that Sony have done to you has hurt you in ways that I think begin to comprehend. And the fact that has driven you to be sat there playing Monopoly on your own on your Switch. I'm worried. We're all worried about you, Chris, right?
Yeah.
But we're all here for you.
Yes.
And we can give you all the support you need, okay? In this difficult time.
Yeah. Thank you.
But how was playing Monopoly on your own?
Right. So, Dave will remember this. Do you remember the Monopoly game on the PS1?
Oh, for me, vaguely, Pengi. It was 30 years ago, but yeah.
That was great. The Monopoly game on the PS1 was great. So there's that. So the Monopoly game on PS1 was great. So I do like a Monopoly game. Anyway, but yeah, there wasn't a lot of content.
Was it a Monopoly game?
Yes, but they had twists on it as well because you're in teams of either 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3, and you either play heroes or villains from Star Wars universe. And you like get points and stuff, and after every time you pass go, it does like ranks who's got the most points that turn, and then it has like a scene from the Star Wars films. So I managed to make content for shorts on this, and I've got 4,000 views from Monopoly Star Wars Hero versus Villains on my YouTube. Just doing the shorts of blowing up the Death Star, but obviously they're using like the well, it actually looks very much like the Clone Wars art style with the cartoon that they've picked to do this. But yeah, you get points. Whoever's got the most points after like every time you pass go has like a movie bit and that, and then you either win or lose. And then after like 8 turns or however how many turns you do. I think the lowest you can do is 4, and the most you can do is 8. Your turns, whoever's won the most out of the turns is the winner, basically. So I did 1 game 2 versus 2, 1 game versus 3 versus 3. Then I tried to find an online game, and it has cross-play as well. And I remember it's on like Switch 1, Switch 2, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. I could not find any games. It's only just come out as well, and I could not find any games. So I never even tried the multiplayer. Craig.
Sad times.
Yes, sad times. So yeah, well, that is everything I played on the Switch 2. NBA, Splatoon, and some lovely Star Wars. That's everything now. I did not play anything on PlayStation.
What's a PlayStation?
I did, yeah. Nothing on a GameCube or anything like that. But on PC, via the Xbox app, I played Densha Attack.
Hell yeah!
And how's that going, Pengi?
It's very good. It's very fun. It reminds me, again, a lot of reviews and comparisons of like of Jet Set Radio. Feels like a Dreamcast game sort of thing you would expect from there. It's much more an arcade, high score chasing game, but it does have a story. The whole story bit and the anime characters, that reminds me a bit of Neon White. And I know a lot of people didn't like the anime bits in Neon White, but that's the first thing that's sprang to mind for me. Obviously, it reminds me of Tony Hawk's as well, because you're doing all the tricks and stuff like that. And if you remember, I played this not like 2 Steam Net Fest ago, maybe even 3. Remember, I played a load of demos. I played this, I played Replaced, which I thought was good, and I played like Eternal Life of Goldman, and obviously I did draft this. Did you draft Replaced, didn't you, Craig? And I think I got Goldman, didn't I, in our fantasy critic?
Yeah.
And I was right with Densha Attack. It's got like an 86 or something. You can open credit. Well, I'm obviously a bit wrong on Replace. So interesting what Eternal Life of Goldman does, if that game's actually coming out this year, because that's still not got a date somehow. There's a THQ show soon, isn't there? Like the first week of August, so we might get a date for that. So see how I'm going with the demos. But on Densha Attack, you're going through the different prefectures in Japan. You start in like chapter 1. It's pretty like you're on the rails because you're a train, and it's like simple tricks and scores, and you have like like the Tony Hawk's like things where you get all the letters or get the videotape and stuff like that. It has those sort of things. They're called dares in this, and you can get like medals and stuff like that. And you're just going along the story in different prefectures, and they introduces like every chapter like a new mechanic. So they just got a new mechanic now where it's like doing something with gravity, which is a little bit odd because it's using a button that uses for jump. So I'm like sometimes I'm trying to jump and it's doing the gravity bit, and sometimes it's doing the gravity bit, and I'm trying to like jump. Either thinks I must be pressing the button on to down or not down or whatever sort of thing. But I am on chapter 8, and I believe there's 9 chapters, so I'm actually nearly done in Density Attack. So I'm going to finish that and then decide after. Splatoon Raiders will be here soon, won't it? So that's mostly what I'll be playing next on the Switch too, of course, for the Splatoon Raiders. But that's everything from me.
Lovely, Pengi. Craig, what have you been up to?
I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room, Matt. And that is, we had one of the biggest betrayals in gaming history recently, Sony and Chris Pengi.
Yes.
But Dave, I think I eclipsed that the other day on Mario Kart, didn't I?
With your despicable attack of one of your best friends on a video game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dave, I'd like to say I'm sorry, but I'm not at all.
I know.
I came in like a horrible Argentinian footballer,
Right.
Enzo Fernandez or something like that. I just took it all away from you, didn't I? But yeah, we played some Mario Kart. One of the first races, Dave, he is inches away from glory, right? Inches. He couldn't get any closer to the finish line. And suddenly, out of nowhere, comes me with my big mushroom, and I just run him over, Pengi. Just run him over. Complete disregard for his feelings, his mental welfare. Fuck Dave. I want that finish line first. Run him over. Leave him for dead before the line. He's squashed on the floor. I take first place. I think Dave ends up finishing third.
It's true. It's all true. Ow.
You couldn't have written it. It is a damn shame that we couldn't. Oh. Horrific. It was a crime. An absolute crime. One of the best moments in Save Slot 3 history. Phenomenal. Incredible. But yeah, we played some Mario Kart, didn't we? Played some Mario Kart. I played some from Forza again. And did the seasonals. Got the stars again. Kept the streak going. Every week I jump back in normally on a Friday morning. And every week. Oh, this game's good, isn't it? Game's bloody good. Do my seasonal stuff. I believe if you get like 500. I think.
You on about the historic car where you need 500 points?
Yeah. Is that
I remember some people were working it out and you wouldn't get it till like end of July, start of August or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be playing the game. Really working towards that, right? But yeah, I do enjoy just jumping back in and doing the old in previous Forza Horizon games. Other than that, boys, I played a bit more Adventures of Elliot. I think I'm about 10.5 hours in now, and I've just unlocked the 4th age now, Pengi.
Nice.
So I am heading to find is it the Mew? Mew?
Yeah.
Up in the snowy bit in the 4th age, I think. Still enjoying that. It is a bit wooden and a bit, by the numbers in some ways of the story. And I do think it's one that I'll be like, I don't know if I'll be remembering it much after I've finished playing it.
See, this is interesting now because you're on the 4th age and you're not that far away from when you could possibly finish the game. But the whole story with the Mao and how it goes into like the 2 other endings and stuff like that is like really good and really interesting. So it kind of picks up here in that. So
that's good.
Yeah. to see what you do and how you get on.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, keep plugging away with that. It's pretty much perfect for staff right here, there, which is what I want from my Switch 2. Other than that, boys, on the old PlayStation, I don't think I'd finished Lunar Abyss last. Might have been close-ish.
No, I think you finished it and was telling everyone to play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if not, I had. Yeah, go. I don't know how much it is, but even if you don't have Game Pass, bloody buy it. It's shit. Fantastic. Way better than that has any right to be. Probably going to be fairly high in my game for this year because yeah, it's very good, very very good. And then obviously I've been on a bit of a streak recently, right, Pengi? With the Game Pass. So I was like, right, let's keep that. So I had Replaced installed. Again, you spoke about earlier how much you enjoyed the demo when you played it on Steam or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd give that a go. I think I'm about 9 or 10 in. I think I'm on chapter 8, I want to say. Fair bit into chapter 8. So I think it's like beginning to wind down a bit now. And I've really enjoyed it so far. The art style, which is what we've all kind of seen, and I remember it, fantastic. Obviously, it does do the 2D stuff, 2D stuff, and it is like a puzzle platformer, beat 'em up sort of thing. It does use the 2D pretty well. At times when you can like go forward in the screen and go backward in the screen, so there's like steps or stuff. And it does some cool stuff with perspective as well, where there be, I don't know, distance, and it will blow up and come flying towards you. Cool. So yeah, it looks cool. I do quite enjoy the combat. It feels pretty meaty. They do the kind of the old, like, I don't know, style combat, right? With block, parry, and dodge, and from what colours it is, that classic thing. But obviously it's 2D. They do keep adding more and more stuff. It does a little, like, sometimes you're like, God, there's a guy trying to shoot me. I got to try and. Oh God, there's a unblockable attack coming from this way, and there's a enemy that can throw grenades, and can sometimes feel a little bit overwhelming. But all in all, I've been enjoying the combat. Story's pretty cool as well. And it just feels very cyberpunky. I think the only real knock I would have against it is from like the look of it, cyberpunky 2D thing. You're like, oh, like a banging like synthwave soundtrack to be bobbing away to this, and it kind of doesn't. It has what it's like, barbaric and a bit quieter. Which I get why they've gone for that with like the tone of the game, but I also feel like they could have had that atmospheric stuff, but then really like in the big moments, like turned on the like really like synthy stuff and like gone mad, and that could have really like crowned it on top. But, I guess there's only so much whatever games. But I think that's all I've been playing. So take us home.
So very much so, Craigo. So I haven't bought anything, I don't believe. We've played Mario Kart. Yep, Craig was very rude and attacked me in my own game. But there we go. We did alright. I think that was the highlight of Craig's evening. I think it was difficult. I am actually above 8,000 again, Craigo.
Oh wow! I got close the other night, which is quite impressive considering I barely play and not very. Never just been a particularly good lobby. I did get close and then immediately like have a couple of shit races and drop 200.
Yeah, such is the folly with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You do well and then the world decides that no longer. That was on the Switch too. Obviously played some Splatoon 3, much like Pengi said. Great game, love it. And then it's just been the Xbox show for me, boys. So I played some Forza Motorsport 7. Which is a delisted Forza I've had for a while. I like to have a racing game to grind out achievements, and that's just the one I'm doing at the moment. It's quite fun. It's a lot better than the last one they did, the Xbox Series X and S ones. It's a lot better than that. It's a lot more sort of like fun content. So I've just been doing my racing my race. And then some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Craigo. The new one. Just a multiplayer. Turns out your boy is an absolute fucking murder machine at Modern Warfare 3. I think
You've still got it.
I've won like 4 free-for-alls in a row. Like, I've just jumping on, killing, just murdering people to death. And I'm like, oh, don't tempt me with a good time. If Call of Duty wasn't 90 bloody quid every year, I'd be tempted to play this shit, but it's too expensive. And then the other game, Craigo, I hope you're sitting down. I've been playing an Xbox Game Pass independent game.
Crikey.
The very wonderful Junkster, which is a third-person puzzle platformer where you're a little robot dude and you like hit people and you build little robots that you can drive and you solve little puzzles. It's really good. It's a pretty short game. I think I'm about halfway through it, and that was about 3 hours. I think from what I can see, it's about a 6 hour to finish. I think you can probably get the completion for pretty much maybe an extra 20 minutes after that. But yeah, I'm playing that at the moment. Really fun little game. I think it's out on pretty much everything. I think it's a tenner normally, if you haven't got Game Pass. But yeah, it is one. If you want a bit of a palate cleanser on Game Pass, I would very much recommend it because it is a fun little title. Think about it kind of like the like Clank missions from Ratchet and Clank, Pengi, that type of vibe as a game. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun little game. But yeah, that's it really. It's been a pretty busy week. I'm anticipating, excuse me, playing a lot of games between now and Halo, and then I will be Haloing it up.
Well, yeah, Halo is thing. You can play it this week if you bought the Ultimate Edition. If you,
I have not, Pengi. I have
or
not.
buy the upgrade because you can obviously Game Pass. Yeah. If that is something you want to do.
See, that £20 is going to go on Kentucky Fried Chicken and the new naan bread sandwiches that I've been sending Craig during this conversation. I think me and Craig are about to get a naughty KFC naan sandwich, aren't we, Grego?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah! But yeah, as my cough is starting to take over, we'll call it a day. So thank you if you got this far. Let us know below which of the 3 games lists you like the best, and we will see you next time.
Bye.